Well, welcome everybody to another edition of Lolly and Pop in the great Arizona desert. What else can you do while you're in the desert? Well, you can go visit ghost towns. Well, everyone's heard of Route 66 going through Arizona, and one of the old ghost towns is Oatman, Arizona. Oatman is a little over 100 years old, and like a lot of Arizona ghost towns, it sure has a lot of history. Well, the first place we visited was a rock shop, because that's the first thing you want to do when you're in the desert. Well, of course, an old mining town has a mine you can walk through. And sure enough, as soon as we got inside, we saw one of the last people to work in the mine. I believe they called him Bones. Well, of course, what else in mines? Very large spiders and warning signs everywhere about you better stay out and stay alive. Well, we're back outside walking around, and we keep seeing these signs that says saving your ass or your classy ass. We're trying to figure out what that is all about. We're soon to find out. Well, as the miners left town, they left behind the burros that did a lot of work in the mines. And now, what happens to them? Well, the tourists feed them. And yes, you can feed them, you can pet them. They do just walk all around the main street and stop the traffic. Every little small town has a little hotel that always has a room that's famous for somebody that slept there. Well, in Oatman, Arizona, it was actually Clark Gable on one of his honeymoons. Like any good ghost town, there's a lot of rusty gold out there, but actually inside one of the shops, there was all kinds of really cool old Route 66 road signs. People ask how long is Main Street in Oatman? Well, it's not very long, so here it is. Well, we left town on the old Route 66, and we decided to head east towards Kingman, Arizona, where there was warnings about donkeys on the highway. Well, lo and behold, here they come. Uh-oh, it looks like it's going to be a face-off. Wonder who's going to back down first. Well, we can't sit here all day, so I guess I'll back down first. See you there. Well, Route 66 was the road that everybody took from the east to get to California during the Dust Bowl days. This is the actual road. In the summer, most of the people traveled this road at night so their cars wouldn't overheat. And again, I cannot imagine taking a Model T Ford up and or down this road. Well, we made it to the top, 3,550 feet, and now it's on our way down. Well, if you're ever in western Arizona along Highway 40, make sure you take the side trip to Oatman. It is well worth your time. Well, since we only work 20 hours a week, we try to take at least every other day and go through for a 3 or 4 mile hike. And today we decided to go right around our campsite to the old copper mines. You have to be careful where you walk, but you don't have to worry about the really deep shafts because they all have fences around them. When the larger mines was in an area called Swansea, it is now a ghost town, so it's time to explore that area. Well, after 17 miles of gravel road, we were wondering if we would ever come upon the town site. So just sure enough, we look off in the distance, and what do we see? Buildings. So this means we must be getting close. By 1909, this town had over 500 people, a church, a saloon, a hotel, and they actually even had a railroad station. During the Great Depression and the declining copper market, this place closed in the 30s, and by 1944, everybody was gone.
Look, an old bed frame in the back of an old pickup truck seat. This is what a miner's life was like. So, all kinds of lime in here. Interesting. Uh-oh, lime. Hope they didn't bury a body. To me, and Lolly didn't want to take the truck down this road, so we're just walking down this, and this is what it looks like out here. So these are some of the company houses, offices. You can see the aggregate adobe, what they were made out of, and not much left. Little piece of old plaster. Down through. More of it. There's actually some pipes sticking up there so they can have water here. Low windows. Actually pretty cool. There's plenty of stone and mud. So there's the foundations. There's a truck. This is what it looks like. See you forever. This is where the town was, and the mill, and the railroad station. After a couple mile walk around the town, it was time to hop back into the truck for our dusty ride home. Well, I figured I'd end this video with a picture of Jake, the Appalachian Trail donkey. Thank you very much for watching this video, and follow along with Fun with the Facklers.